Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a step-by-step on how I install this Glueless 14-inch bob sponsored by MyQuality hair. This is what the hair is looking like after I washed and conditioned it and already bleached the knots. The wig did come pre-plucked, so they did a lot of the hard work for you guys if you guys don't want to do any extra plucking, or if you're honestly just not good at it at all. This is what the inside of the wig is looking like. It also comes with an elastic band and some straps at the bottom and combs, you know, for that extra security. And I really love the elastic band because it kept my wig nice and tight. Although the wig did come pre-plucked, I wanted to go ahead and pluck a little bit more and show you guys, especially my beginners, on how I pluck my wig. So first we're just going to spray the hair with some water and brush the hair all back just to see what we are working with. There is already a little bit of a gradient effect, but I wanted it to be plucked just a tad bit more. So the hair that I am taking out right now is going to serve as your baby hairs. I like to take out the baby hairs first just to see what the hairline is looking like, to make sure that it's not going to be too thick or too thin. But right now it's not looking that thick, but I do want it to be a little bit thinner. So we're going to go ahead and part a little bit behind the hairline, just so that we can start plucking behind the hairline, because personally you never want to pluck on top of the hairline at first because you don't want it to be too thin. And I have a problem with creating bald spots in my hair, so with this method it honestly helps you to prevent bald spots, because I honestly overpluck a lot. With my tweezers, I'm just showing you guys the motion that you guys are going to be doing. You're going to be clamping the tweezers and pulling all in the same motion. You never want to stay in the same spot. And also with this, you want to use some good, nice tweezers. Dull tweezers are not going to be able to get the hair up as fast and as quick as you guys can see that I'm doing now. I'm never staying in the same spot. You always want to keep moving. So once I'm done plucking, I like to comb the hairs back just to see what I'm working with. I do this little by little. I'll pluck a little bit, then I'll comb the hair back just to see what it looks like. This also helps me to not create any bald spots, because if I plucked in a spot that I feel like I plucked a little bit too much, then I just skip over that area and just keep on going. So I'm just gonna repeatedly keep on doing this, plucking, then combing the hair back, plucking, then combing the hair back. Now in the video, it looks like I'm moving really fast, but honestly in real time, I'm moving really slow, because I really don't want to create any bald spots. And once you pluck that hair, it is completely gone and it's not coming back. So make sure you guys take your time with this. It is not a race, especially for my beginners. Honestly, it's a work in progress. It took me forever to learn how to do this, so don't be too hard on yourselves, you guys. Not only am I plucking in front of the part, I'm also plucking behind the part so that we can get that nice gradient effect. I am also really satisfied with how it is looking now, so we're gonna go ahead and part our hair where the hairline would start. And we're still gonna do the same thing that we were doing before, you guys. You're gonna go ahead and pluck and then comb some back and then pluck again. This time around, I will be a little bit more careful, especially since it is the hairline, and we definitely don't want to create any bald spots up in the front, because it'll definitely be noticeable. So I'm just going to repeat the same steps that we did before until I'm completely satisfied with how the hairline is looking. And if you've also made it this far, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know down below what you guys think about the video so far. And now that we are satisfied with what the hairline is looking like, this part is personally optional. I just like my baby hairs to be more on the thinner side, so I'm just gonna pluck that baby hairs just a little bit more. Honestly, you guys could leave it as is if that's what you guys like. So in these next few clips, you guys are just gonna be seeing me do a little bit of plucking. Now we are completely done with plucking the frontal. It looks so flawless and natural, you guys. This looked way better than it did before. So now that we are done plucking, I'm gonna go ahead and add some foundation to the lace to make sure that it matches my skin tone. And this is a glueless lace wig, so we want to make sure that the lace is matching our skin as much as possible. So now that the wig is on, I'm going to go ahead and press down the top of my hair just to make sure that everything is flat with the hot comb. Now when I put the wig on my head, it fit pretty good. I feel like this wig would also be big head friendly because it wasn't too tight and it didn't feel like really small on my head. The only reason why it felt tight is because I put the elastic band on like the last strand thing or whatever it's called, and it honestly made my wig feel really good. So I feel like if you guys are big head friendly, this wig would also be perfect for you. And in these next few clips, you guys are just going to be seeing me flat iron the hair. This hair flat iron is so good and it was so soft and silky. Honestly, I didn't even have to take like small sections for this hair. That's how silky and soft it was, and this hair flat ironed pretty quick. So that's what I will be doing in these next few clips, just flat ironing my hair just to make sure that everything is nice and flat and laid down. So MyQuality hair did say that this hair is 14 inches. Honestly, I feel like the hair was honestly like a 12 because it was like short in the back and long in the front. But personally, me, I like my hair to all be one length. So in these next few clips, you guys are just going to be seeing me cut it all one length because that's personally how I like it. And I just felt like it looked better that way. So I used Got2b glue instant hold on the top of my hair just to make sure that everything lays down nice and flat at the top. And in these next few clips, you guys are just going to be seeing me cut the lace off in the front. And here I'm just adding a little bit more makeup just to make sure that the front of my lace is nice and seamless and that it blends with my skin because it's going to be glueless, so we want it to blend as much as possible. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by pulling out a little bit of baby hairs out in the front. I really didn't want to do too much with my baby hairs, so I'm just going to pull out a little bit on both sides. And then I'm going to take some edge booster and apply it to my edges up at the front. Honestly, you guys don't have to use edge booster. You guys can use whatever your favorite edge control is. Mine is edge booster, so I'm just going to use that to lay down the front of my hair.
He gave me his shoulder. His words were very nice, but that is all behind me. 'Cause now there is no other. Love is his and his is mine. A friend became the love of my life. You are my friend, love of my life. I can depend, love of my life.
Now I feel like this part that I'm about to show you guys is literally the most important part of this entire step. I'm going to take a lot of body foaming mousse and apply it to my closure. This is the part that's going to get your lace flawless and melted into your skin, especially with it being glueless. It's literally going to look like it's coming out of your scalp. After we apply it, you're just going to go ahead and tie your hair down. I tied mine down for about 20 minutes, and then after that we are all done. Look how flawless that looks, you guys. This is the end of my tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching.